Hi, my name is Stephanie Lafazanos. I'm a holistic health practitioner, a certified medical intuitive, and creator of Wild Woman Reclaimed. And I'd love to thank you so much for joining me for this video series. This is the last of the 7-part series, where today we'll be talking about wild woman power of intuition and connection to our higher self. I use my intuition quite a bit in my everyday life, in my work as a medical intuitive and a healer. And I often point out to the people that I work with that this is a skill that we all have. It's really just a matter of practicing using this skill to get better at it. And people are often very surprised when they start to tap in and tune into their intuition and to actually get a connection with their higher self. In the Wild Woman Reclaimed program, we spend a whole weekend and all of the 7 weekends that we're together, we develop our intuitive connection and our connection to our higher self. So imagine being able to ask any question, to satisfy any curiosity. Well, that's what it's like having access to your intuition and your higher self. Any question that you can think of, you are drawing upon the universal information of our cosmic consciousness. And we are indeed multi-dimensional beings. We can access wisdom from the past, the present, and the future, and also access information from beings that don't live here in a solid form. So angels, our guides, our higher selves, and all other levels of devas that exist in reality. So this is like peering into a very mysterious, wonderful world, and my life has been greatly enriched by having the ability to access this. There's different exercises that we do in Wild Woman Reclaimed that also enhance your intuitive abilities and enhance your connection to your higher self, so that you can be guided every day. I often use this guidance in my daily life. We all have issues that we have to deal with. For me, quite often, I have questions about my relationships and why things are happening the way they are. And so there's many different processes that I go through in Wild Woman Reclaimed where you can ask yourself certain questions about everyday things that are happening in your life. One of my favorite ways to wake up this connection to our intuition and to higher self is by activating the inner shamanista, I call it. So the inner shaman. One of the weekends in Wild Woman Reclaimed we'll be spending going into shamanic practices and shamanic journeys. And these can be very, very powerful tools for healing, but also in awakening and learning to trust that connection to your intuition. And it gives you tools that you can practice at home and doing healing work with other people around you. So what you thought might be impossible, I would like to say to you now, it is absolutely possible. I thought that I would be doing medical intuitive work when I was 85, and this was at age 30. 5 years later, I was certified as a medical intuitive. It is all happening very fast right now, and so I encourage you to come and join us so you can jump right in and really learn to make use of these amazing connections that you didn't even know that you had. So registration is still open. In our first week, we have $450 off tuition. In our second week, we're going down to $250 off tuition. So please register now, and I so look forward to joining you in our program on beautiful Bowen Island this coming winter. It was such a pleasure doing these videos. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the Wild Woman Reclaimed program.